We have yet to lose a playoff game this season. And today we go into the Eastern Conference Finals, our third straight appearance in this series. And we're taking on the Brooklyn Nets, who we beat in the first round last season. But they are a much better team since the last time we faced them. They are starting two guys below 80 overall in Delano Banton and Jonathan Pearson, but they have some really solid players, including Josh Giddey, who is arguably putting up better offensive numbers than Mac Boyd is so far during this postseason. Just below 32 points per game, 9 rebounds, over 11 assists per game, and he's shooting very well from the field. Not so much from three, but he's been great overall. Mac Boyd has very similar numbers and better defensive numbers. They got Dion Walton, who's been averaging 30 points here in the playoffs, so two 30-plus point performers for the Nets. And he's coming off a career season. They got Jonathan Pearson starting at power forward out of UC San Diego, and he is averaging way better in the playoffs than he did during the regular season, especially offensively, and he shot 40% from downtown. Then you got Mitchell Robinson, Nicholas Claxton, Jonathan Jeffries, and Grant Williams, all really solid post defenders, so our paint scoring is not going to be as good as you would like. They've also got Walker Kessler, but it looks like he is dealing with some kind of injury, I guess, and he's not going to be appearing in the series. He's got a left finger hairline fracture, that's going to keep him out of this, at least the first game of the series. But this team is way better than they were last year. They got one game off us during that matchup, and that was a Game 1 victory by 1 bucket, but I imagine this will be a whole lot closer unless we are just still way better than I'm thinking that we are. We're the 1 seed. They are the 2. Let's go right into the Eastern Conference Finals in Atlantic Arena, folks. Here's your starting 5, and let's dive in. Our third straight Eastern Conference Finals is officially underway. And we've got home court advantage, folks. Here we go. Big Game 1 right here. Ivanovic hands it off to Boyd, over Pearson, no good. Anunoby guarding Giddey closely. Back to Robinson, he's blocked from behind by Jalen Duren. What a play. A lane for Anunoby, right to the rim, but he can't finish. Giddey stuck with him the entire drive. Shot clock under 5. This is Dion Walton with some room. No good, though. Giddey on Boyd, and he just got put on a poster. To the center of the earth goes Giddey. And that opens the scoring. Oh. Pearson, back out. Time counting down again. Banton pulls up, and that shot's not going to go. Giddey on Boyd again, going right after him, but off the back iron this time. Open 3. Josh Giddey laces one to open Brooklyn's scoring day. That pass deflected and stolen. Banton with the nice hands, and loose ball picked up by Josh Giddey. We switch it. Duren can't get back to Robinson. Off ball. This is Jovanovic. Clean look. We're tied at 5. Brooklyn having some tough time trying to find a good look. Banton has to force it up. It rattles out. Jalen Duren pulls down the miss. Boyd for 3. No good. Other screen comes up. Giddey fires on the move. What a shot. Behind the arc, Jonathan Kuminga gets on the board. Off the corner screen, and that's going to be a foul on Giddey. Illegal screen. Another chance behind the arc. Kuminga 2 for 2. Pretty slow start for both offenses, especially for Brooklyn. That's 6.5 to play here in the quarter. Robinson misses at the rim. Trying to go right after Pearson, and now he's got the bucket and foul. 3-point play on the way. Plenty of isolation so far for Boyd, but I don't mind it if he's going to keep doing things like that. 14-7. Giddey behind the back. Step back shot. But OG was there. Off the Duran screen. Jovanovic takes it down low. Kicks it back out. Kuminga has yet to miss. Walton's got it. He has yet to score in this game. The pull-up shot won't go either. Solid defense there by Jonathan Kuminga. Got to find an open look here. Shot clock under 5. Screen comes up. Boyd fires over Pearson. No good. Top of the key. Josh Giddey straight away. Boyd going right at the rim. Another miss. A couple of really solid paint stops so far, as we expected. But not against Boyd. He's 2 for 7. Robinson sets the screen. Dort got caught on it. And now Robinson's wide open. Kuminga takes Walton down low, but Robinson was waiting for him. Walton waiting for a pass. There's Pearson. He takes it down low. Lost his dribble, and Boyd is called for a foul. Didn't go straight up, so they're going to call that one 9 times out of 10. First free throw is good. They're going to bring in a couple of backups. As are we. Matthew Rhodes and Capella checking the ball game as Pearson knocks down both. And we just turned the ball over. Kuminga just lost the handoff from Dort. Maxence Prosper to Pearson at the rim. Rhodes prevents the bucket. Kuminga given some space. He has not missed a shot. 4 for 4 on threes. Yeah, and Walton, first clean look at a shot, but it won't go. Pulling on to a 6-point lead. Kuminga, backdoor! Walton's going to try again. Much more open, but still can't find a stroke. Out to Jovanovic. He drills it. 25-14. We're catching fire here to close the first quarter. The threes are falling left and right. Picking it right where we left off in round 2. Cross-court pass. Kuminga missed the jump and Prosper's left open. Good try, though. Another play for Jovanovic. Contested 3. No good this time around. Pearson finds Robinson, and he draws another foul. It's the first on Capella. Only 3 total fouls called here in the first quarter. We'll take the missed free throw. He only is averaging like 1 point per game. And he goes 1 for 2. High ball screen. Anthony right back to Capella behind the defense and fouled by Claxton, who just checked in. Not what you want to see if you're the Brooklyn head coach. Capella, though, missed the free throw. Bounce pass inside. Now back out. Good passing by the Nets, but better defense by the Neptunes. They got to get rid of it. The shot, no good from Giddey. Okay, the last shot of the quarter as well. Boyd to Capella. Out to Dort. Anthony. Last shot. No good. Well, we lead by 9, and Brooklyn already sputtering on offense to start this series. 18 points through 1. A lot of work to be done by this Nets offense, especially Deion Walton, who has obviously averaged 30 points per game in the playoffs. If they're going to win, he's got to play a whole lot better. This is Jeffries drawing the foul against Jalen Duren. First one up and good from Jeffries. And the second one is offline. Boyd pulls down the miss. 8-point ball game. Pick and roll with Duren right back to him. They don't have an answer for it. If they don't switch those, we're going to score on those every time. Down low to Jeffries. Help coming. Not sure Jalen Duren needs it because he got the stop all by himself. They got Prosper on Jovanovic here. He finds some space and hits the shots. Poked out by Josh Green, and he tracks it down for the steal. A big play on defense, turns the ball over. And we go backdoor. Mac Boyd swatted by Jeffries. Like I said, man, Jeffries is a underrated paint defender. He's just really physical and knows how to play some solid defense. Shot clock counting down. Giddey's got to find something. The three doesn't fall. What a pass to Dort. That's a highlight reel play. Trying to score on Jalen Duren, and Jeffries steps out of bounds. Lost his dribble. And we just gave it right back. Banton jars it loose from Jovanovic. They've had plenty of turnovers. That was our first one, I believe. We almost gave it right back. Jesus, Boyd. Jalen Duren down low. Over Pearson. We just cannot score at the rim right now. From the elbow, Prosper has a decent look, and Dort fouled him on the shot. First free throw on the way. Dort's going to check out. OG comes back in. And Prosper goes 1 for 2. So free throws have been a problem, and so have turnovers for the Nets. A lane for Jovanovic. He hands it off to Rhodes, who draws the foul on Giddey, his second. We got charity stripe shots now. And we can't knock down both either, it seems. Rhodes, 1 for 2. Giddey, blocked by Jalen Duren. Just perfect help defense, man. He's been so damn good on defense this entire playoff run. We got more free throws coming up. Second chance for Matthew Rhodes to knock down both here. And he does. We lead by 16. Brooklyn just sputtering on offense, and Walton has yet to appear here in the second quarter. I wonder why. Banton down low. Jalen Duren a little bit too far away, and against Jovanovic down low, it's going to be a little too easy for some players. They're only shooting 33% though. My God. Jovanovic going right at Claxton. He is pissed about the call. That man is seated. I'll take the free throws though. Thanks, pal. Never mind. Not even we can be consistent here. First one no good. Jovanovic knocks down the second. The Nets, by the way, have been by far the best rebounding team so far in the postseason, but haven't really noticed it too much here because they've missed so many shots and haven't really grabbed too many offensive rebounds. Giddey, what a play. Rhodes given space, and that one's online. He's got 6. Or 5, rather. And off to Banton. A lane opens up, and the shot falls. Long 2. Back iron from DJ. 13-point ball game, just over half of the quarter left, and they've only scored 8 points, man. I don't know what their offensive game plan is, but whatever it is, it's not working at all. But Banton is picking up some steam. Under 10 here on the clock. Waiting for a screen. Waved off. Duren gets behind Robinson, and he draws the foul. 4th on Brooklyn here in the quarter with Plenty of time to play. Should get ourselves in the bonus here soon. Theo Duran, nothing but net there on that first free throw. And he goes 2 for 2. Anton trying to take Jovanovic down low, but he jars it loose and stole it right from him. Just picking his pocket. 13-point lead. Green can't add to it. Backdoor, Banton fouled hard. A third on the Neptunes. We'll put Banton at the charity line. He's been their best offense the last couple of trips down. Deon Walton checks back in to relieve Josh Giddey, so one score comes out for another, and they're back within 11 points. Boyd back out there too. Right to Jonathan Kuminga. He finds Capella. They can't stop the pick and rolls. Walton, nice step back move, but still yet to score. Uh-oh, that's a more contested shot. That's Kuminga's first miss. Banton rolls around. Throws it up and missed the shot. Jovanovic got there in time. 43-30. I've yet to really be all too impressed by any Nets offensive play. Walton trying hard to find his shot. There it is. He's on the board. The last time that we did face this team, it was Walton that was giving us the most problems. We actually had to kind of tailor our defensive game plan around stopping him. So, again, if he can find his rhythm here, then it's going to be a close game. But if he can't, then we're going to waltz our way to a win. Banton continues to create offense for himself. Right to the rim. Mac Boyd blocked again, this time by Claxton. Claxton, Robinson, Jeffries. They're down there. It's going to be hard to score. Anton shakes off Jovanovic again. He's the only guy scoring for him. He's got 12 on 62% shooting. Just over 2 to play here in the first half. Cole Anthony checks in and immediately scores off the bench. 18 for 33 for us. Very slow-paced game. A lot of shots have come down to the last couple of seconds on the clock. Brooklyn's been turning the ball over left and right. They have less than 30 shot attempts, when usually most teams will have around 45 at halftime. So this is a very different game than we're used to. Time counting down for us. Cole Anthony has to shoot. Long 2. Rattles out. Up ahead to Banton. He fakes out Dort, but now he's called for a foul. Number 2 on him, number 4 on us. We failed to get ourselves in the bonus in the last 5 minutes after they picked up their 4th team foul. And Banton continues to bring some really solid offense for the Nets when Giddey's off the courts. The free throws are good. Jovanovic trying to answer back, and he draws the foul as well. And now we are in the bonus, finally. Front end is online. And Jovanovic, it's both. Kuminga's been playing some absolute beautiful defense on Walton. That was not a good play there by Capella. He just lost Robinson, and they've got themselves up to 48% shooting now after they were up to like a 33% start. They're trying to climb back in this ball game before the half is over. Let's try to extend our lead here on this possession. Wood comes over for the screen. Dortz back to him, and he misses the dunk. We can't get anything to go at the rim except for that one poster. Robinson, the pick. Banton, the 3. And we have let them right back in this ball game after an incredibly slow start for them. That's not good, man. We could have really had a huge lead at halftime. Instead, we're going to be only up by 8. As Boyd will tack on a few more to our lead to close the quarter. 53-45, but The Nets are finding their offensive rhythm. Well, after one half of play, I can't say I expected Jonathan Kuminga and Delano Banton to lead both teams in scoring, but here we are. We start the third quarter with a foul against Jalen Duren. Brooklyn doing a good job creating fouls here and getting themselves to the charity line, but they're still having some problems scoring. And why is Mitchell Robinson having like a career best day, like on, well, not a career best day, but a way better day than we're used to? He averages 1 point per game, and he's already got like 10. Now a loose ball foul against Kuminga turns the ball over. With how many bigs they have, I wonder how different this would be if Walker Kessler was playing, because then would Claxton even get playing time? I'm not so sure. They've got so many good bigs defensively that Grant Williams has not even appeared yet in this game. I thought he would by now, but I guess not. There's a lane for Jovanovic. Boyd, top of the key, straight away, it's good. Nice feed down low. Banton has positioning and continues to pour it on. Pick and roll, or really just a pick from Duren, and the shot is up and good from Boyd. Walton feeds Pearson. Boyd there to stonewall him out. Mismatch down low. Jovanovic sees it. Jalen Duren gets the feed. Double team comes. Time cutting down now. Boyd fires again. 3 for 3 here in the quarter. Banton going right at Jovanovic. Now back out to Pearson for the open shot, and he responds. Behind the arc. Jovanovic was fouled by Banton. 3 free throws coming up. Already 13 points for Jovanovic after a really efficient shooting half. He's been solid at the line here. Missed his first free throw, but it's hit every one since then. And all 3 of these ones are good. Top of the key for Banton. Off the feed from Giddey, around and out. Jovanovic, little move and a shot up and good. Shot clock under 5. Walton frees himself up and nails the jumper. Kuminga. All the way to the tin. What a finish. Backdoor, Josh Giddey gets around 2 defenders to lay it in for 2. Screen, Kuminga, the shot, it is off. Trying to find something. So many of these possessions have come down to the wire, but Banton, this guy is a 73 overall, and he is going haywire. In response, Jovanovic. Gotta hit that one, man. It's wide open. Isolation. Josh Giddey wants to go right at OG. And that was not the right call. But we cough it up. Loose change for Dion Walton, man. Just poor handling by Anunoby. He's waiting for Giddey or Walton. Pearson finds him. Yovi's there for the stop. Walton right now just 2 for 8 from the field. Jovanovic, what a shot! Timeout, Brooklyn. 21 now for the Slovenian sniper. Backdoor. Prosper's wide open. That's a nice play call. Matthew Rhodes back in the ball game. They're going to double Jovanovic. What a great cross-court pass. And Rhodes knows that one's going in. What a play, man. Jovanovic, that was an absolute dime. Walton challenging Lou Dort. And he picks up his third foul. He's yet to really get truly going here, and that's not going to help him. Clint Capella checks in place of Jalen Duren. Walton, 1 for 2. Kuminga has a path right to the rim. Nobody there. Prosper, open off ball. It's good. Double screens off ball for Jovanovic. Long 2, fouled on the shot. A third on Banton. First one, up and good. With 4:08 to go, we lead by 14 points. Top of the key, Walton straight ahead, can't knock it down. Dort there to contest the shots. Jovanovic fires quickly, fouled again by Banton. Pretty much the same exact spot. A little bit of deja vu here. Another free throw for Jovanovic. And ever since that miss, he's been perfect. And good again. Eyeball screen comes up. Pick and pop. Walton goes right to the rack and is fouled by Rhodes. That's his first. Walton 1 for 2 in his last stint. Trying to make up for it here. And he does. Just keep feeding number 3. That shot doesn't go though. Another contested 3. Walton just has no fear, but maybe he should. Rhodes trying to go right at Pearson, backing him down, but we still have really been poor at finishing these layups and close-range shots. The 3 from Ane drops. He's on the board. Jovanovic, what a pass. Kuminga, you gotta knock it down. Yes, sir. You have shot so well in this game, and 57%. Hard to lose when you shoot that well. Ane trying again, but that's his first miss. Jovanovic down low off the feed from Kuminga. It's up and good. Right when they pull themselves back within 10 or so, we jump back up by 15. Walton, tough baseline shot in response. Offense has not really slowed down for us so far. No real big cold spells, but plenty for Brooklyn. Lou Dort off the feed from Boyd. It's online. Double screens for Giddey. Shielding off Jovanovic with his hip. He hands it off. Nice kick out to Prosper. Nice cut. Lou Dort has positioning, and he draws another foul. 4th on Brooklyn here in the quarter. At 5 back in the second. First one up and good. Cole Anthony back in to close the third. And Lou Dort, perfect. How is that not turned over? And how does Giddey score that? Come on, guys. That's got to be a steal. Top of the key, screen. The shot, off the glass and good. They finally brought in Grant Williams, folks. He's wearing number 31. Claxton is going to take the shot. Well, last play of the third quarter. In the corner, Boyd almost got it to go. We lead by 15 with 12 to go. Makes only going forward unless they close the gap. 90-75 is your score. Here we go in the fourth quarter, starting with the bang. Jalen Duren at the rim. Assist to Cole Anthony. Grant Williams with the finish in transition. Nice pass there by Prosper. Only 4 points off turnovers for them, 3 for us. Oh my God, Cole Anthony, I did not think that shot was going to go in, but I'll take it. Lead extends to 18 points. Blocked by Jalen Duren. Jeffries gets it back, and now he's got a three-point play. Are you serious, man? That should have been just a clean block and a stop. Instead, they get it right back. At least the free throw is no good. Boyd over Claxton. Got it. They can roll right by Claxton. How did that pass sneak through? Oh my God, that's a 4-point play. A great pass by Giddey to find Prosper, and now a free throw to cap it off. Yep, 4 points. Nice fake out by Boyd. He spins to the rim and lays it in for 2. Trying to go back door to Prosper, and he gets the feed for the jam. Uh-oh, they left door wide open in the corner. Too much space for the trifecta. Timeout, Brooklyn. We're going to double Banton. We're going to double him, really. It's not that serious, guys. Let's not do this late in this ball game, folks. Come on. Just over 6 to go. 16-point lead. Let's not give them free buckets. In response, Jovanovic says we're back in front by 19 points. Jovanovic, what a feed to Capella. He was fouled on the shot as well. And Robinson's not happy about it. He is still pissed. That was a great pass, though, and a great play. If only the free throw would go. Giddey, quick shot, up and in over Boyd. What do we do here? We get it to Mac Boyd, going right at Pearson. Falls his own shot and then finishes between 2 defenders. Young Walton trying to find something, and he does right there, but it's been a day to forget for him. Double team comes. Boyd fakes out Giddey and gets right to the rim for the jam. Another great pass by Jovanovic. How does he do it? The court vision is impeccable. Oh, Jovanovic, what a nifty bucket right there, man. He has been awesome. He's got over 30 points, leads us in scoring by far. And that leads us to a Game 1 victory here at home. Once again, we dominate from the opening tip-off. They led for only a handful of plays. After those first couple, we took the lead and never looked back. What a game. What a performance. Jovanovic leads the way. Well, when you score 18 points there in the first quarter, it's kind of hard to come back, especially against a team like us. You cannot go down that early on and expect to come back and win because we don't allow that to happen very often. Jovanovic and Kuminga both shot lights out. 9 shots dropped for both of them on 15 or less. Mac Boyd, 12 for 25, but still at 8 boards, 8 assists, 2 steals. Lou Dortz in double figures. Jalen Duren only 8 points and 8 rebounds, but I thought he still played pretty well and had 3 key blocks. Only 5 turnovers for us, 8 for them. That was a pretty key difference. Banton ends up leading them in scoring with 22 points. Deion Walton, 5 for 13. Giddey, 8 for 15. If these guys are going to want any chance to win a game in this series, they got to play like they were in rounds 1 and 2 because both guys were dropping some huge offensive days. But in game 1 here, they could not find their rhythm. That being said, we're going to go right into game 2. We're going to rock our road blues, and Brooklyn's going to wear their regular ones. But here we go. Game 2 at home. We're going to sim the first half and jump in it in the second if it's close. Here we go. Tip off, and game 2 is won by Mitchell Robinson. Usually it's Jalen Duren. Here we go. Does Brooklyn have a response in store? First quarter. And we're once again jumping out in front. They once again start slow. Less than 20 points for the second straight game. And it's looking really bad for them here in this second quarter. We are doubling up on them. Oh my God. This is even worse than game 1. Holy crap. Is there even a point to jump in and watch this? We're just going to blow these guys out. This is looking ugly. And it's getting worse every quarter. They are scoring a bit better than the first 2 quarters, but their defense is not putting together any good stops. A fourth quarter, they're trying to close the gap, but they're already down by too much that it's just a walk in the park in this second half, man. The Neptunes come out on top by 30 points. Oh my. It was Mac Boyd leading the charge this time. 42 points on 16 for 29 shooting. Kuminga once again puts up 20 plus. Jovanovic had 18 assists. He was trying to tie his team record here in the playoffs. Double figures for Dort, Anthony, and Jalen Duren, who had a much better day offensively and on the boards with 19 here in this one. And Walton and Giddey both played well. Well, played well as a stretch. They both took a lot of shots and scored a lot, but they both took upwards of 30 shots. Giddey was 8 for 27 and missed 11 threes. Deion Walton, not much better. Most of Giddey's points came at the free throw line. 18 points there with 19 other points coming from the field. But once again, if these two players are not going to be playing well, they have no chance. And I don't necessarily have a problem seeing if we win game 3 in a similar fashion. So looks like Denver takes a 2-0 lead over the Kings over there. They're going to start Grant Williams here in game 3. It's our first road game of the series. Let's sim again and jump in late if it's close. So some road action here in game 3. Robinson once again wins the tip. Gonna simcast again and see what happens. I'm not really sure what to expect on the road here. Could be a closer game, although we once again are jumping out to an early lead, but they are scoring better here in the first quarter at least. Second quarter, we're once again increasing our lead, and they are really falling behind now. We're back up by a lot at halftime, and it's going to be another blowout. Is this really how it's going to go? I did not really think that this would happen at all. I thought it would be a much closer series, but I guess we're about to win it. I don't want to waste any time here if we're going to blow them out in 4 straight games. So going to sim through game 3 as well, and we end up putting 141 on them. My God. Josh Giddey, 2 assists shy of a triple-double. Deion Walton, 9 for 20. Both guys put up 29 plus. But Banton, Jeffries all shot poorly. Pretty much just 4 players taking all their shots. And only one of them even shot decently. Everybody else shot less than 50%. So, again, when that happens, you can't win. Boyd drops a near triple-double. 2 boards shy of a triple-double. 41 and 10 for him. Jovanovic, 14 for 18 from the field. Cole Anthony this time around puts up 20 points. Kuminga, 0 points in this one. He fouled out in 11 minutes. How is that possible? I don't know, but we end up shooting 54%. They only shot 38. Man, I thought this would be a way closer series, but that just hasn't been the case. they've honestly gotten worse in terms of their matchup for us. They're going to bring back Walker Kessler. Did he appear in the last game? He may have, but I guess you might as well do the same thing and jump in the second half. I don't know if it's going to go the same way, but I guess we'll find out. Get the camera set up and see who wins the tip here at the Barclays Center. Kessler does get the start. This is his first start, at least here in the playoffs, or at least in the series. So once again, gonna simcast and see who comes out on top. First quarter, and we just got off to an amazingly hot start. This is crazy. This is unreal. Now they're kind of trying to fight back here in the second quarter, so we might want to jump in here soon before it gets too out of hand, but we're once again leading by 20 or more at the break, and they're showing no signs of life. This is about to be probably our most dominant series in any playoff run to this point. Seriously, this is actually... I'm shocked at this. Go to the fourth quarter, and yeah, we're just killing these guys. Let's jump in for a couple of plays, I guess, right? Maybe the last couple of minutes. Let's jump in just for a little bit. Would have been anticlimactic regardless of us jumping in or not, but we are up 132-77. This is just embarrassing for Brooklyn. We have made 12 more threes than them. How? What have they been doing? I think that Kenny Atkinson is their head coach. He's got a lot to answer for in this series alone. There's simply no way that you can perform this horribly in a series against the 1 seed, not only as the 2, but a year after facing us in the first round where they got a game off us. They gave us some problems in that series, and just nothing has worked for them, and it is just getting worse, man. It seems like every game that we played them, they played worse and worse. Under 2 minutes to play now. Cole Anthony finds Capella, and there's just no stopping us. They aren't even trying. 142-81. I have not seen a score that bad in a long time. What is that, a 60-point game? 61-point lead? This is horrific. Kessler, blocked by Capella. Anthony right to the rim. Banton can't slow him down. He's got 12 points on 75% shooting. I wonder how long they've been playing the backups in there, because we've been up by so much for so long. Also, how is there still even a soul in this arena? This is an absolute bloodbath. And they still got a full house. They got some pretty committed fans. Shot clock counting down. Cole Anthony has to find something. And he does. This is ugly. Last shot for Brooklyn of the season, and it's no good from Banton. That is that's a good way to end off their year, I guess. Losing by 65. We're moving on. We're back into the NBA Finals, everybody, and we just did it in very anticlimactic, dominant fashion. But we're going back. We're probably going to be in a rematch against the Denver Nuggets, folks. Sorry for the lack of competitiveness here in this playoff run, but I guess it's a sign that this team is just... I mean, there's no answer. This dynasty right now is unbeatable. Jovanovic lifts the ECF trophy, and we are moving on. That's not really how I ever want to close out a series, but I figured after a blowout win and both games 1 and 2, why waste our time when we could try and get this series moving a little bit faster than we have been moving recently. Jovanovic drops 38 in the win. Boyd 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Kuminga dropped 16 and 10. A bunch of other guys played very well. We took 83 shots and shot 60%. And they were 9% from 3 for 32. What is going on in Brooklyn? What the heck happened to these guys? I don't know, but over in the Western Conference Finals, Luka and the Kings have fallen behind 3-0. They're coming off an absolutely insane scoring game. 158 to 145, and they lost. Luka had 31 and 17. Wilson Kelly, 24. Jalen Johnson, 24. But Mitchell, Jordan Hawkins, Schultz, Jokic, Glenn Carroll, Mobley, all the guys that we're used to against Denver all popped off in Game 3. In fact, all 3 games have been really high scoring. But Denver's won all 3. We're about to see if they can complete their sweep over in their final series. And the answer is no, the Kings pull one back. Game 5. And Denver's moving on. Nikola Jokic is the Western Conference Finals MVP. 19.4, 5.8, and 11 assists per game. No blocks for him, but 61% from the field, 44 from behind the arc. Meanwhile, Mac Boyd wins ECF MVP, dropping 34, 8 and 8, 1.5 steals and blocks. And he shot kind of better than Jokic. 58% from the field, but 45 behind the line, and almost 9% better at the charity stripe at 91%. So what's a series for both teams? We got the sweep. They nearly had one. And we are moving on once again. It's a rematch of last year's NBA Finals. We swept them. It was a much better performance from us than I expected, and a much worse performance from Denver than I thought would happen. But they are back in the finals again, looking for revenge. And they have pretty much the same starting five, except for their 3 spot. They're going to start Kessler Edwards, I guess. Let's find out, actually. I'm curious. If we start the game, or just go in here, they're going to start Kessler Edwards. Why is it every team that we face has some really low-level starter in there, and we don't? There's got to be a reason for that. But Edwards, a 70 overall, will get the start. They're going to not start Jared Schultz, who I guess is not really a small forward, so I guess that's why. But I might want to make it more interesting by starting him. In fact, I think that would make sense. I don't know why. I don't think center should be his secondary position, so let me make that change real quick for him. I'm still going to keep power forward as his main position, but for his secondary, let's make it small forward. And now they're going to start him. So this should be a closer series than if they were to start Edwards. But again, I thought the Nets were going to give us some problems. But they did not. Even close. So a rematch against the Nuggets in the finals. And we're looking for a three-peat. Can we take them down again and cement ourselves as the newest dynasty in the NBA? That would do it for me, folks. Thanks for tuning in as always. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. And the NBA Finals start next time around. I'll see you guys there.